I've spent the large part of the last 24 hours working out what I would say in this video and how I would express what I'm trying to say. And I've thrown out so many versions of it that I finally decided to just put it out there as best I can and hope that I can get the message across in an effective manner. Most of my regular viewers already know that last Saturday my brother died after 16 years of long, painful illness that was actually a number of things added together, and it finally reached the point where his heart gave out and there was nothing else that could be done and he was gone. But you see, while it is true that this means that he's not in pain anymore, and he doesn't have to put up with the indignity and humiliation that goes with a lot of the medical care and treatment he needed, it also means that his family is in a real serious world of hurt. You know, he always took being a provider and taking care of his family very seriously. So much so that he worked for a full 6 years after the doctor started telling him he needed to quit. Until finally he didn't have a choice and just had to. And once he had to quit, he ended up getting a Social Security disability, and that amount of money that he got from that was, well, I won't say it was a lot or even enough, but it was, with care, just enough. It kept them one step ahead of the bills. And then last January, all this stuff started with the fall that he took, and the chain of events that led to the end. And well, when someone dies, their Social Security disability benefits stop. His wife and family are now in a really hard situation. She can't get any kind of survivor benefits from his case because, believe it or not, she's 4 years too young. And that's what Social Security has just told her just the other day. And, well, the situation's kind of a real mess. She's blind and can't get a job. You know, she's blind, she's got her own medical issues. Getting a job isn't going to happen. Especially when you figure that this is a really small rural area and there are not very many jobs here to begin with. Young, healthy people get them first. She's going to be applying for SSI, which she can get, but that kind of thing takes a while to begin with, and with the latest government idiocy of Congress futzing around and causing the government to be shut down, that's going to take God only knows how long now. Time she doesn't have. Because of all the additional extra expenses and difficulties that go with the fact that Tom was spending most of the last 9 months in hospitals and nursing homes and whatnot, the household finances are in a really bad situation. She's like 2 months or more behind on actually everything. And there's no idea where it's going to come from to take care of that. The one good thing that is going on is that several years ago they bought the house that they live in, and you know, she owns that outright. That's a good thing, because if it wasn't for that, she'd be really in a major hurt. Although there are several of these medical creditors that want to take the house away from her. because in just the last 9 months, Tom's run up something like well over $100,000 in medical bills because that's what was needed, and you know, couldn't be helped. So there's all of that. There's the fact that it's going to take something like almost $3,000 just to get caught up on the past due bills and bring everything current. That doesn't say a thing about what's going to happen for paying the bills going forward. You know, it's like there is a big concern over the electricity being turned off. And in that house, everything is electric. If the power goes off, nothing happens. Nothing works. And, you know, they're really worried about what they're going to do because they run out of ideas. Yes, they're going to sell Tom's Jeep Cherokee and so on, and the money from that will help some. But selling vehicles takes a while. Can take months, especially in poorer areas like this one. And so, it's because of all this, and by the way, I help as much as I can, but really, that amounts to me running errands or taking her daughters out to run errands and do shopping trips and stuff like that. It's about all I'm able to do because my own financial situation is really not a whole lot better. So, it's because of this that I have to come to you folks who are watching and ask if you would help. I don't know what the future holds for this situation or what different things can be done to change things right now, although frankly I can't see any options, and I've spent a lot of time thinking about it. And so, on the donate page at tinfoilchef.com/donate, at the top of the page, there is an article titled "A Family in Need." It talks about this situation, and there's a PayPal button there at the top and bottom of that article, where you can donate whatever amount you feel you can do or want to do. Any donations would certainly be appreciated very much. I keep thinking that there's more I should say or could say, but I don't know what else to say. She's got a granddaughter that her and Tom have been legal guardians of since shortly after she was born. And I would be totally shameless and post a picture of the cutest little angel you've ever seen, but I didn't think to ask for permission to use a picture of her, and I'm not sure the idea of posting pictures of young kids on the internet is actually a good idea. So anyway, enough of my rambling. I'd appreciate it if you go to the link in the description, tinfoilchef.com/donate, and read some more about this situation at the top of the page, and help in whatever way, to whatever degree, that you feel that you can, that you feel led to do. And it will all be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much.